Chapter 9. Rikki Tikki Tavi. Rikki Tikki Tavi was a mongoose. He had a cat-like body and a whistle-like head. His eyes and the end of his restless nose were pink. He could scratch himself anywhere he pleased with any leg, front or back, which he chose to use. His war cries as he scuttled through the long grass was Rikki Tikki Tikki Tick. Nothing frightened him. Actually, it is the hardest thing in the world to frighten a mongoose because he is filled with curiosity. The motto of all mongoose is run and find out. And Rikki Tikki was a true mongoose. Rikki Tikki had just started living with the family as their pet and loved playing in their garden. One day when he was in the garden, he heard sorrowful voices in a bush. It was Darzi, the tailor bird, and his wife. "What is the matter?" asked Rikki Tikki. "We are very miserable," said Darzi. "Our baby fell out of the nest and Nag ate him." "That is very sad," said Rikki Tikki, "but I am a stranger here. Who is Nag?" Suddenly, from the thick grass at the foot of the bush, there came a low hiss. Then out of the grass rose up the spread hood of Nag, the big black cobra, and he was 5 feet long from tongue to tail. He looked at Rikki Tikki with wicked snake's eyes. "Who is Nag?" said he. "I am Nag. Look and be afraid." Rikki Tikki was afraid for a minute, but it is impossible for a mongoose to stay frightened. He had never met a live cobra before, but he knew that a grown mongoose's business in life was to fight and eat snakes. Nag knew that too, and in his heart he was afraid. "Well," said Rikki Tikki, "do you think it is right for you to eat fledglings out of a nest?" Nag knew that mongooses in the garden meant death for him and his family, but he wanted to get Rikki Tikki off his guard. So he dropped his head a little. "You eat eggs. You eat eggs," he said. "Why should not I eat birds?" "Look behind you," said Darzi. Rikki Tikki knew what is better than to waste time in staring. He jumped up high in the air and just up whizzed by the head of Nagina. Nag's wicked wife, she had crept up behind him as he was stalking to kill him. He heard her savage hiss as the stroke missed. He came down almost across her back, and if he had been an old mongoose, he would have known that this was the time to break her back with one bite. He bit indeed, but did not bite long enough, and he jumped away, leaving Nagina angry. Wicked Darzi said Nag lashing up the nest, but it was out of his reach. Rikki Tikki felt his eyes growing red and hot. When a mongoose's eye grows red, he is angry, and he looked all around him, but Nag and Nagina had disappeared into the grass. When a snake misses its stroke, it never gives any sign of what it means to do next. Rikki Tikki sat down to think. It was serious matter for him. Rudyard Kipling.